week. Actually, today we are going to a special guest from Malaysia. This is some video clips about Johor Bahru video clip. In Johor Bahru, there's one of the school. They are actually promote vegetarianism, so they have they have promote every week they have one meal of vegetarians in the school. The school is called Pulai Secondary School. This video clip is prepared by our volunteer, brother Chen. He is actually in the documentations team. If let's say without them, we won't know what happened in this place. Like these COVID issues in Malaysia, he has already running around and try to report the actual case that happened in Malaysia. There's one special episode called Jiting Malaysia. They specialize in reporting different topic every week. Actually, this is about Malaysia. They are go to Myanmar to have the relief. They are actually Malaysia's volunteer go and help out in Burma. Although they have they speak different language, Burmese, but even they have this the different language, but they still use their body language to communicate very well. Actually, there is also one team of documentations team going to Myanmar to document this relief in Myanmar. Actually, his actual name is Brother Zicai, but his master gave him the name of Jiting. Let us put our hand together and welcome Jiting, Brother Jiting. Morning to everyone in masters, Sifu, and all the friends and family in all around the world. Actually, we want to share about how we saw the life in our through our documentations work. Actually, currently I'm the responsible for Johor Bahru Film and Television Communications, and the team leader for the literatures and history groups, and also the editor and producers of the program of Jiting Malaysia. In 2014-17, I was fortunate to cooperate with the productions unit of the ITV to produce the raw scene reference refugee documentation. This video recording was shortlisted for the 16th Taiwan Excellent Journalism Awards. In the past, I was the art director of a graphic advertising design company in Johor Bahru. My task was designing advertisements, consumer advertisement. I started to learn Buddhism in 1995 and started to read more books regarding Buddhism. I always heard about the beautiful room in the Buddhism scripture, but I always feel that the Buddha and the Bodhisattva in the scripture is, although they are very great, they are only myths, and there is no such great person in real life. I looked after my mom when she was seriously ill, diagnosed with cancer. So I knew that being sick was very hard. After my mother passed away, I thought of becoming a volunteer in hospital. Year after, I heard that Tzu Chi provided volunteer service in government hospitals, so I joined Tzu Chi in 2008. Because I couldn't find a Buddhism group that give me confidence, I maintain in the as the same. Furthermore, I was engaged in design work. I have strong determinations and don't like to be tied up. I just wanted to be a happy volunteer. And I actually I just want to join as a hospital volunteer. I don't like to wear Tzu Chi uniform. I don't want to be labeled, and I have no interest in participating in others Tzu Chi activities. I think Tzu Chi is a group that's cultivate blessing rather than wisdom. But in 2009, the Malaysian branch held a year-end blessing in Penang, presented the Pure Great Love, the Sutra of Infinite Meaning, sign language drama. Most volunteers in Penang participate in this event, and the visual supporting work undertaken by volunteer from other states, and the Johor Bahru branch was responsible for the documentations. Because I was I was keen to take a photo of solar lighting. I was signed out to join the documentation team with my own motive, but was assigned to the writing team. Penang is more than 700 kilometers. So when I was in the plane, I tried to read the sutra as well. After reading the sutra, I feel that I changed my mind about Tzu Chi. On the day of the sign language Dharma, I feel I was in the sutra of infinite meanings. Master is like the Bodhisattvas who is wise, being with great passions in ritual chapter. In one of the ritual chapters, she actually like Tzu Chi opened countless door of Dharma, use various methods to teach discipline to practice Bodhisattva, inspired from all walks of life with different background. Actually, look at the sutra, we are like all the performance is like the Bodhisattva in my heart. From that day onwards, I feel touched, and I want to. I decided to follow a master's footstep. The year after, there is a second performance that in Johor Bahru. Thinking that he had benefit, I have been benefit from the Buddhist structure left by the ancient master in the past. The master also hoped that the documentation volunteer would keep the record for Tzu Ji. Then on 2011, I officially certified as a commissioner with the idea of sharing the responsibility of master. In 2012, I decided to leave my 17 years of career, then to meet the needs of foundation's mission. I have changed from film and television work in 2013 and become a staff of Tzu Ji Foundation. Without any professionals film and television background, everything I have to start from scratch. Just like I have to learn to from running, video shooting, interviewing, and writing, editing, starting from to make 2 minutes video clips to 24 minutes documentations. Once when we document a doctor, when we have documented the Tzu Ji Malaysia, there's once a doctor saw the story of the Tzu Ji Malaysia about a blind caregiver growing vegetables for charity. He has decided to donate 500 ringgit Malaysia to Tzu Ji. There's also Tzu Ji that who read a story about a brother who also participate in the sign language and then went to on diet and lost 16 kilogram because he decided to stop to eating meat and become a vegetarian. There's a Bodo brothers. Chen used to be a gangster. After joining, he has bad tempered and always say bad words. After joining, he was a logistic volunteer and helped the poor and sick. He decided to let's enter the sign language senior brothers Jin Chai. He left the eating meat to satisfy his appetite. He looked for meat everywhere. He tastes all living creature, and then after committing in the performance, he decided to not to use the barbecue oven anymore and change to a vegetarian. This brother Chen, who is addicted to gambling, or he always he went to the green casino before joining Tzu Ji, but after that joining Tzu Ji, he had give out these bad habits and contribute his own time to Tzu Ji. The other one, brother Li Nantai, 19 years. He lost his 19 years old son. He's very guilty and blamed himself with encouragement of his wife to join Tzu Ji, doing volunteer work and participating in sign language. He has already got out from the pain of losing Chen. Thank you. After the cyclone, I died in 2019. I was sent to Zimbabwe to do the reporting job with training local documentation volunteer. During the process, I saw most of the local volunteer in Zimbabwe has little experience in disaster relief, and they were under the leadership of a senior brother to Sintai. They showed their love and help other villagers who were affected by disaster, including those who were poor and sick, and witnessed that the seed of Puti were born. Thank you for being fortunate enough to meet Master and the Sutra of infinity, meaning without master. Without master, there won't be no Tzu life value. Without Tzu, there won't be no chance to cultivate good deep today's. However, because of this sutra, I changed my mind and will sing the talk. I have changed and already become a Tzu volunteer. Thank you very much for this today sharing.
他是我们新山智慧金山园联络处的一位负责人。对。
Is it this?
可以哦，我们这边新山其实有非常有故事哦的菩萨哦，那非常欢迎每一世节的邀约。
好，感恩感恩，所以我们
Actually, there is one of Johor Bahru, one of the supervisors. Yeah, he has a lot of story to tell. Although Johor Bahru is small area, but there is a lot of story to tell.
Good morning, everyone. 好，那在这边呢，我们就是文代已经在花莲这边跟我们。
Hello, where are